Greetings and welcome, intrepid travelers. It's me, Dashboard Devil, dealing with the normal and usual technical difficulties. Right before going live, Discord decided to just not work, just completely froze. And so I'm playing catch up, trying to get this all sorted out. And we are going to kick it off. This fine celebration of 420 on in the No Man's High Trouble in Paradise 420 event system. We've got collision planets. It's a purple star system. We've got two collided lush worlds. One of them's paradise. The other one has superheated storms. Still totally worth it. Freaking cool. We've got some amazing bases. There's basically a paradise desert world that's also dissonant. Has zero storms, not even gravity storms. Just a super chill with nice mellow colors and vibes. And we've got two relic planets. Well, one is a moon. The other one is a planet, and they are together. Like the relic moon revolves around the relic planet. Pretty darn cool. And then we've got a superheated planet that's still awesome to look at. And here we are with my new Corvette, the yellow submarine. It took me a little while to figure it all out, get the proportions right, lay down all those pill lights to get the colors, and yeah, it's been a fun build. Um, Released a video earlier, just a couple of hours ago, and it's got a bite beat by Artisan. I sent him a message and asked him if he could whip me up some yellow submarine, and he did it. And it's great. It fits in with uh, the the Corvette perfectly. The video was a lot of fun to put together, and yeah, you can just hit up my YouTube page and it'll be there, or it's in one of several links all around in multiple different Discord groups. And so, hey, everyone, thanks for joining. And feel free to join in my game. Let me make sure that, yep, I've got multiplayer enabled. And I've got my ship marker and foot marker available for visibility. So feel free to come on out. We're going to do... Trying to think of a good place. Probably the community center on Cactus Candy Cough. That is the basically paradise desert world that I was talking about just a moment ago. So we'll convene over there. There's not a ton of flat space, but there is some flat space, and we can figure out maybe just a little bit of a distance from the base that's there. And yeah, we'll figure it out. So bring all your Corvettes to hang out with. And yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to show you my base over here. This is a PS4 base of mine, and was part of a challenge, a build-off challenge with Delta One. I can't remember the prompt right off the top of my head. Let me get some light over here. There we go. That's better. And just check out this planet for a second. Very cool, lush world. But yeah, so built this little dude. I forget what he was supposed to represent, but I got him. I put him together. The one thing I messed up though was the secret entrance. I kept having problems with how I wanted to do it, and instead of trying something different, I kind of bulldozed into it. And that's what lost me the contest in my own backyard. Yeah. So we'll check that out real quick. But in the meantime, hey everybody in the chat, thanks for coming out. Andre, we've got Super Soft Drink, and we've got the Bleeding Triangle, Eric. Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining. And let's... Oh, oh, and the power went out. I can't even get into it because I'm not... Oh, what the hell? There should be power, but the power's not working because I guess it's my PlayStation account. Dang it. All right, well, we might check that out later. But for now, let's check this out. The save file that has that base, the Cactus Candy Cough, I'll be switching over to that, but I needed to show off this first. Let's get the sunlight a little bit more direct so you can see all the colors. This was such a pain to get all the different colors because this yellow is glitched from the legacy color palette. And so I had to color the entire thing that color and then individual color all of these other items. And it was challenging to put together. It's, for the most part, it's just like vanilla or, you know, offset kind of techniques. It's got a few glitched parts in there that I glitched inside the space station, not with Blender or anything. All right, Andre, we'll catch you when you come back. And then the periscopes were all hand placed. I tried to capture the essence of the Yellow Submarine. And I think I did a pretty good job. It was so much fun to finally get it together. And then I'd show people here and there, like, hey, what do you think of this? And there's lots of kudos on my attempt. And the way things are placed, like this is 1.5 habs, but I needed just 1.5 habs distance to be colored this color. Otherwise it wasn't. Oops. Oh, that didn't do what I wanted. And so yeah, so I had to, and then this section needed to be that as close to that width as possible. So again, it was kind of like, so you can't get inside these habs at all really because they're overlapping each other. So you can get in over here and there's just the cockpit and that little room right there. And then you have to go out, and then over here you can climb in and there's much more room. Oh, wait, dude, let me get rid of, let me do that. There we go. So I'm not shaking the camera everywhere. And yeah, and then there is, if you've ever seen the movie Yellow Submarine, there is they have the torpedo right out of the front, and so I had to hide this missile launcher inside here, um, and it shoots like right out of the nose. It's kind of funny, but it happens so fast that it's hard to see it. And then we've got the actual entrance, and you can't, since this level right here sits flat on the space station floor, you can't actually get in and out of this hatch because of the shape. It's that rounded one, and it just blocks your head from being able to get in. Uh, that's why I had to have all of these other hatches, so it was easy to get inside through other means. And then we'll take this for a little bit of a spin. And then I'll switch to the other save file, and we'll go to Cactus Candy Cough. And start checking out some Corvettes if everybody wants to bring their Corvette in. And if that's not the way end up going, if like no one can make it for the Corvette show, then we will I'll work on building my Corvette, or we'll do some base visits, because I am working on my flying saucer, which some of you I know have seen, some of you haven't. Oh, and hey, we've got us a talk tick. What's happening? Love the critters in the windows. Yeah, that was my, like, the little portals. So in the, if you look at the graphic for Yellow Submarine, there's 4 portals, and then there's 4 portals. And then in some of the promos, you can see each one of the beetles in one of these 4 portholes. And but I thought it would be fun to like spread this little dude to a couple of them, and there's 2 more on the other side. And getting this to all fit proportionally as close as possible to the original was a little bit challenging, but I was able to figure it out, and that was kind of nice. Might stop by in a bit. Oh, very interesting torpedo too. I've been working on my new Easter egg in the engine room. Oh, right on. I dig that. Oh, and the back end is still open. They never fixed that. At least not for me. I thought this needed to, of course, have the yellow starship trail to match the Yellow Submarine. And I've currently got it at 2,433 maneuverability. I had it better than that, but as you can see, once again, a few things got jumbled around. Alright, so I'm going to go up and land this in the... Oh wait, that's a pirate station. I don't want to do that. End of the line cafe, fish in the collision. We'll stop over here real quick before switching accounts. and starting up all the Corvettes if people are going to bring in Corvettes, hopefully. This one is Dead Parrot. We're going to stop here real quick. So since we're on collision planets, gravity is a little weird. Oh man, and I'm stuck. Dang it. Let's see if I can navigate this. Okay, there we go. It knocked me back down. Okay. So the easy way to get down this super long tunnel, it mostly works. Every now and then you come on, you were just cooperating. There we go. So we are down in the deep depths of this ocean. Secret tunnel. So you can go all the way down here, and it's called Fish in the Collision because then you can fish really close to the collision point. Not too much farther from here, and it flips over into the other planet. There we go. Let's see what we get. Come on. Oh, we got a B class, Giant Ray. And it's not an overly complex base, but it's a lot of fun. And then we cruise up here, if I recall. I've got a similar tunnel base that does the same thing. Okay, I can't remember where the line is on this base, but I can remember where it is on mine. So we might just cruise on back, and then we'll switch over to my other account. And did I just lose Dead Parrot's base? I think I lost his base. I think I lost it. But hey, that's a pretty cool picture. Oh, I'm all blurry. Oh man, that's no fun when it does that. There we go. Let's do this. There we go. That's a pretty cool shot. Oh, hey, Adelbridge and Murphside. Didn't see you down there. Thanks for popping in. I need to pull my little monitor device a little closer. I think I need a new glasses prescription. Welcome in, everyone. I think I did lose Dead Parrot's base. So I think we're just gonna cruise on up, or I think we're just gonna switch over to that other save file and head on over. And where are we going? Quit to mode select, and then we'll hit play, and then we'll go over to the Nip Nip Community Center. Just finished my anchor base in Galaxy 69. Nice, nice. All right, we are here at the Nip Nip Community Center. So if people want to bring along their Corvettes, we can check those out. Turn on the jukebox. We've got just 2 songs in here for right now. And so yeah, this is for those who have never seen it. Here is my anglerfish. This took me a while to build. I started building it for last year's 420 celebration, and I worked on it off and on for like 6 months. This was a blast to build. It was also very challenging, especially this whole tail part with all the race initiators. Doing all of that was difficult. I love this little transition here at the end. Got some fun bubble pipe action going. Here's the hallway that is the tail. Oh yeah, I didn't show you this part right here. And this little glitch stack that I put together. Oh, that place. I love it, but isn't that the one that was just hot death to me trying to join? I think it was. I can if people bring stuff in, we can move a little bit of a ways away from here, and you can try to join in that way. I do not have the patience for glitch building. Best I can do is resize and glitch. Hey, like I'm all for celebrating whatever you can do. Like I've seen completely vanilla bases blow me away with their creativity, and like almost nothing was glitched except for maybe a quick wire glitch or a size glitch. Yeah, like I am all about celebrating what you can do. That's my vibe. And then you know, wherever possible, I like to teach people like some of the more graspable glitches, and you can just sort of build off of that. And then there's plenty of stuff that's just like this is like size glitched alloy walls, and then a couple of objects buried behind it, and a lot of that was just like free placement. And then this bar top was just a really pretty easy, like something like that. You just copy that. Like you've got this piece right here, and then bring it over to wire, to the wire point, and then you come up to, let's see, let's just demonstrate it basically on what I was doing. And you put it like that, and then snap, Like you would snap. Come on, snap. There, almost. And then you've got this table. Like stuff like that goes a long way in this game to making cool shit. This is a lot more complex. The dome itself, the body, that was a lot more complex. But a bunch of this stuff is really easy, just wire glitchy kind of things. My new Corvette is a symphony of free placement on brain off. That's fair. This anchor base was my practice with wire scaling. Oh, right on. That's cool. I assume that we'll be checking it out on Community Late Night on Friday, because I definitely want to check that out. Here's another one while we're at it, like something super easy, and that's what I did on this right here to make this table. So let's find this little square area right here. So you just do a wire, find the center. Doesn't even have to be all that perfect. And this is kind of hastily done, so it's definitely not perfect. And so then you have this four-way point right here in the middle that you can do stuff like, so if we're going to do like that table I just pointed out. So you grab this little guy, go to wire, go to that middle section, and glitch that in place. And then you come over to this side, and the one that's facing that way, if I can get it to cooperate correctly. Oh, that didn't go right. Oh, that one didn't go right either. There we go. Come on this side. And then on the last side. And then you've got that. Yeah, let me get out of there. So yeah, then you got this kind of design right here. And so I pulled from the outside into the center. If you pull from the center to the outside, then it flips the direction of the object. And then you've got all these other points over here to snap things to. And you can make a whole sculpture out of just doing that. That's how these were built. That was just one snap point, and I kept just adding stuff to the same snap point. There's what, 5 objects there. And so that's a really simple glitch that you can do. Okay. So, let's see. All right. Well, no one has arrived. So I'm going to mess around with this Corvette. And I will drop it over here, a little ways from the base. And again, if anybody wants to join, feel free to do so. Oh, there's Toctic, giving that a shot. Hopefully you're able to join in without crashing.
Hold on to your butt.
All right. Okay, so this is my little flying saucer. And you can see, like, I free place all of those windows going around. And then I've got this scaled antenna kind of wedged in between these little, where the windows kind of cross over to meet. And then hand placed a scaled down holographic chart projector. And then we've got the saucer fungus and capillary shells, recolored cement bags for pillows. And I've got the cockpit in here, and this was all done glitched in the space station. No blender, just glitched in the space station. And we've got these little things. What are those called? The little signs. Holographic wall display B. And those are just arranged, free placed. Got some bite beat cable, just adding little accents of color and a little bit of motion. And then we've got the doors over here, the little doorway, I should say. And so when you glitch in a back hatch and don't have a hab connected to it, these little things, the hatch operator thingy and the little beam me down to the planet button, just kind of float there. So I built these in order to have it not just hanging out in the air anymore. So it looks like it's kind of grounded in reality. And then turned it into this whole doorway decoration thing. And here is, if anybody wants to join and bring your Corvette in, there is my friend code, and you can add me, I will add you, and then you can join me here on the planet. It is a purple system, so you will need to have had all of those quests done in order to have access to the purple star system. And hey, Double Tap, welcome in. So good to see you. We're just
Okay, I seem to be in and I seem to be stable. Could I convince you to meet me in space?
Oh yeah, we could totally do that.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if I stay away from the planet, it'll be a lot better.
Okay, I think that's better. All right, now I need to find you. Oh, there you are. All right. Are you just outside the space station? No, the space station's down there. Derp.
A, a little ways out, I pulse drived away just to be far away.
Yeah, yeah. That's fair. Completely fair.
Hello, good evening.
Oh, hey! How's it going, Mr. Sinister? Welcome
Hey
into
guys,
the chat.
thank you.
All right.
Thank you
And
for joining
we
me.
are broadcasting out of the No Man's High Discord.
Yeah,
All right.
join. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Trying to get just the right speed to sort of join up with you. You know what would be cool is to have docking rings so we can connect our Corvettes together.
Yes.
That would be so cool. Uh-oh. Come on. There we go. Oh, I am like...
Drifting right through me.
Yeah, I did not mean to do that, and now I'm stuck. Okay.
Shit. Do I
Oh,
need to
wait.
pull the old solo?
Oh, wait. There... I'm going to try to... There's a chair right here. I'm going to try to sit in it. I don't know if that's going to help. And it pushed me away from... Yeah, see if you can pull your ship away just a little bit. Alright.
Are you clear?
I'm now stuck in my own bulkhead.
Crap.
That's alright. Hold on. Let's see if I can. I'm trying to reach. Where am... Oh, okay. I'm really close. I'm not close enough to my cockpit. Space docking. Oh, wait. Never mind. It says dead parrot. Alright. I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to do something about this. Alright, I'm gonna have to leave the group and then rejoin. Do. And do a little reload the autosave. That should get it. Oh no, what? Still in my bulkhead.
Really?
Oh, this is some Class A bullshit.
Classic No Man's Sky.
Okay. Alright, let me try to reload my restore point, because that should get me right back to my, theoretically, my cockpit. Theoretically. Hey, we got it. It's good to remember things.
Sweet.
You nice curve. Cockpit.
Thank you.
Alright, and
Brothers Corvettes.
you were talking about liking my Corvette there. Double tap. Here's the outside view. Got lots of thrusters on nacelles. And then reactors up in the front. Again, another challenging build. I used Crisscross's Circle Corvette plan. So let's hop over here and check out Tactics.
Yeah, see if it'll let you in this time.
Yeah. We shall see. Oh, I just ran into an invisible barrier all of a sudden. That was weird. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Last time I tried getting in this Corvette, I was not able to. Like it just blocked me. Ah, there we go. That's it. Yay, perfect. Got some class decals. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Expedition board. Very cool. Oh man, like you've done a. It wasn't nearly this furnished last time I checked it out, right?
Right, I spent all yesterday on this.
Nice. Got a little office. Almost looks like a marriage counselor's office. Couples therapy.
Yeah. Come on, sit down. What's your problem?
Tell me, what's been happening in
What's
your
your
relationship?
what's your number on your mind today?
Little chill spot. This is where the people go that are tired of being at the noisy end of the party and want to have conversations, and they come and hang out. And there's also weapons and weed. Oh, that's a different bowl than what I use. Nice.
Yep,
That
just quick and dirty.
yeah, yeah. I usually use that flower pot, but that's a good one. Okay, what do we got down here? Got the kitchen. Oh, look, you can roll right out of bed and get some food. Gotta love it.
Actually, we cannot sit.
It's not letting you sit there? That's weird.
Yeah, not.
And we've got an extension of the kitchen. We've got another kitchen, so plenty of people can prepare food. We got little side by side refrigerators, pantry, some ground up Atlas meal,
There we go, that works.
storage.
Yeah, had to cheat.
Nice. It's full without being like too cluttered. Like sometimes cluttered fits, but I like the way you've got things kind of neatly taking up space.
Yeah, it's supposed to still be a practical ship.
Yeah. Like junk ships that are just like wall to wall stacks of bullshit and you have to dodge around it. That totally fits and it works for that style. But this really fits the style of your ship. And I like that a lot.
Yeah, check out that canister with the caution on it.
Oh. Oh, hey there, uninvited guest. Welcome in. You are certainly invited here. Canister with the caution. Ah, yes. And then we have the little. What do you call this? The reactor room or
Yeah,
the engine room? I like this idea of making that void space inside and then slapping a window right there. And it's like it has that sort of antimatter reaction chamber kind of vibe to it. And oh wait, I did say welcome in uninvited guest, right? Did I? Did I? I don't know. I'm saying it now. It's been too long. Very cool Corvette you have there. This is Toctic's Corvette. Great use of the Atlas shield. Yeah, for real. Yeah, just like the whole glow, this orange glow with the yellow lights. It just it's very well suited for this.
Oh, what? Is it not showing that for you? What the fuck?
What?
The barrel should be like radiating like mad.
Oh, this right here that you're in front of?
Yeah,
Yep, it's not doing anything. It just looks like a couple of merged items.
that is weird, and you can't see an interaction on it either. That sucks.
Nope. And it's a Corvette, so that's even weirder that it's not showing up. Like I could understand a base not showing up.
It's the anomaly seal from that Boundary Expedition.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I can't see that at all. I can't see a way to interact with it. That I like that idea though,
Oh, that sucks that only I can see it. What the fuck, HG?
right? And I like the
Sean.
little. It looks like a little electronic lock on the green crates. Like you would better
Yep,
know that
more
combination.
stuff.
All right, what else we got? All right.
I think that's most of it, yeah.
Yeah,
The office and the ready room, yeah.
and then a little med pod.
Yeah, so you don't have to drag anybody very far, just straight up the ramp and into the pod.
Yeah, that's good. That's good thinking. Very good thinking. Come to my ready room number one.
Head of a mining corporation, you gotta have an office.
It's true. It's true. This is cool. All right, let's take a look on the outside of it for those who didn't see that. Move the sun
It's
around
pretty.
so we can see it. Check this out. Yeah, look at all that junk in that trunk.
She's a big bird. She just fills the whole bottom of my screen. I can't even see the engines.
Yeah, it's like mine.
I love the shape. Very cool. Very cool. Good
Yep,
use
that
of those Atlas blades. That really sets off.
oh yeah. Because the neck needed something, and I was out of parts.
Oh, so is this like right at 100 parts?
Yep. And depending how things go in the future, like I may be able to find some wiggle room, but maybe about like 2 parts.
Right. So what I do when I get really close and if it has windows on it, then I leave the windows out, completed at 100 parts, and then when you go into just regular building inside the Corvette, you can add the windows after that. So you essentially have a couple of extra parts.
Oh yeah, all the windows are after.
Okay, good, good, good. Okay, that is super cool. Let's check out Mr. Sinister over here.
You already seen it.
I'm just kind of flipping around. Oops. Shot across the bow. unintentional. I swear. It's fascinating when you're out in space and you're heading toward a ship, you automatically flip over into the proper gravity of that ship. Yeah, so similar shape,
It's
but
reversed.
reversed.
Yeah, exactly.
This one's got big shoulders, and the other one's got a big bottom.
Thin hips.
Yeah, big hips. 69, dudes.
Yeah, it's a homage for the community late night.
Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. Hey, it's Delta One. Welcome in. How's it going? Unintentional quotes. Yeah, I like the engines out on the limb. Oh, and I want to make sure people see this. Just this transition from the uh, the hull body over to the engine. This little area right here is very cool to me, and it's something that it's a kind of detail that stands out for me. I'm like, oh yeah, a thought was put into that, and I like that a lot. And then the way the engines are stacked over here, it kind of makes it look like all one piece. God, that's so cool. And this was another standout item for me on this build. And it's this transition between that cowling part to that reactor and then this other cowling part. And how it looks like that is like the connection between two halves that can split off and do two different things. And yeah, I freaking love that vibe. And we've got the cockpit right there.
Thanks, Dash.
You're welcome. And we've got, and it looks like, with this window right here, it looks like it could be like steered from there or from the little, what Dead Parrot called the gondola underneath it.
Yeah, the inside is still the work in progress.
It's all right. We'll
Getting
go
there.
check out what you've got. Ooh, it's all red. Oh, nice. Really clean layout with
Basically,
the
that,
couches.
yeah, that room. It's just that room.
It's important to incorporate flair. That's right. Those little transitions can eat parts so fast. Looks great. Yeah, it really does, Delta One. Oh, that's interesting. I can't, there's no dialogue for me to interact with the heating elements. Nice, mellow bite beat tunes to meditate to. Got storage and a refiner.
Yeah, I have some functional rooms and then others are just
Yeah.
fill up.
So much nip. Gotta have the nip.
For
And it just
example,
keeps on going. As far as the eye can see. And we got that entrance. Nutrient processor kitchen. More storage. Oh yeah, I can see you're about to load up the pantry. I got one more level up. Little med bay. This one though looks less like a med bay and more like a freaking torture chamber. It just
Yeah,
it
robot
looks like what
vacuum.
people say that like when they've been abducted when people say they've been abducted by aliens. This is the table that they mention being on. There's like needle things and pincher things and like it looks frightening. It's a little torture device. But I gotta say, like for the interior vibes of cockpits, this is my favorite cockpit because of all of this like exposed wires and tubes and little cargo net
Yeah,
and all the blinky lights that look like Darth Vader's chest.
yeah,
All the readouts. They put a lot of thought into this one, not as much into the other two. And then for those who, oh, you can't actually see up because it's blocked on this one. But right up here is a seat and essentially another cockpit. You just can't enter into it. It would be nice if we could one day actually get into that and have a co-pilot flying in there. It'd be a lot of fun.
okay. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe the update.
We will
Update of the
see.
Coliseum is all about that.
Yeah, like what the hell is that gonna be? There's like three
New
prominent
one.
ideas that I've run across. That is the idea that it's some kind of update for the roamer, like some kind of racing slash um, what's that game like soccer but with cars?
Oh, yeah, the
Delta mentioned it in his stream yesterday.
what's it called?
Um, I have it. I can't even remember it. Rocket League.
Yeah, Rocket League.
So that kind of stadium Rocket League roamer kind of vibe is one thing I've encountered. Another one is the idea of some enhanced combat slash PvP arena type stuff.
Yeah,
And what was the third one?
Mecha
Can't
Gladiators.
the what?
The Mecha Gladiators.
Oh yeah, there was I had yeah a couple of us were talking about sort of a mecha update where you're like battle bots and like Rock'em Sock'em robots, but with minotaurs,
Yeah,
and you like punch each other and like parts fly off. Like you shoot and punch each other until like parts fly off like a sentinel walker,
yeah,
and then no one dies, but like you're I had this idea where like when all of your parts are knocked off, then your uh, Minotaur collapses, and then you pop out of it, and you have to repair it and fix it up to battle again. And there's different options that you can, different weapons. Like I thought that would be a really cool addition to that kind of thing, and it would be like an arena type sport.
yeah. Robot Wars.
Yeah, yeah. Robot Wars would be killer.
Yeah, something.
Um, yeah,
I
that's
wonder.
what I would love to see out of it, and just more Corvette parts, just because,
Yeah,
just because.
definitely. We need more parts.
Always, 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 and better like snap points.
Yeah, And with this
Um,
construction grid, please.
yeah, yeah, for real. Um, the other idea I saw about, so I guess there's four really, um, is the sort of um, the stadium sort of represents kind of the space station and us getting to do stuff with the space station. I don't think that's likely, but it's kind of fun to think about because it's something, again, something that a lot of us have wanted since the station override was introduced in, what was that, Expedition 2 or 3?
It
Yeah,
could
like,
be. It could be. It could be.
yeah, like, or like being able to take an abandoned space station and buy all of the parts in order to turn it into like one of the more
Could be cool.
complex newer space stations. That would
Like
be
a
cool.
settlement. Yeah, like a settlement, but with the
Yeah,
station. Yeah, that would be awesome.
yeah, and when you look at those space stations, there's a bunch of, so there's the little area where the bone dealer sits
Hmm.
in that little alcove room. Well, there's like six or seven other of those throughout the space station.
In the abandoned ones, you know.
Not in the abandoned ones, and not in the pirate ones, but in the regular
The regular ones.
everyday space stations. Uh, there's more rooms just like that. If you look at the design of how it's laid out, you can see where they are, but they're just blocked over like a mall that hasn't that has stores that aren't there yet. It's like coming soon. This new
Yeah, yeah,
mall
yeah.
store.
Also, the space anomaly has a lot of dead spaces.
Yeah, yeah. The
Like those
anomaly still
next
has more of those
to
as
the,
well.
yeah, the cooking guy and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly.
the nanites guy.
And I think one of those could easily be turned into an apartment if you owned the space station and you could build inside. There's so much room inside of a space station to build.
Would be awesome.
I would love to have an apartment inside of my favorite space station.
Definitely.
It would be a lot of fun. Okay, so doesn't look like anyone else is joining us right now, so I might just take some time and do a little bit of building on this Corvette. Unless anyone wants to bring any other Corvettes, you can certainly join us in this system. Let me throw the glyphs up there. It is in a purple star system if you want to join us. And we can check out your Corvettes, uh, build some Corvettes, and we can also do some base visits because there's tons of really killer bases in this system. And feel free to drop a base computer anywhere in the system and build away, or just have uh, just a quick, simple base that you can just come out here and visit periodically. That's cool too. Um, yeah. Oh, hey Jay, what's up? Update is abandoned station access and more base parts. Is that confirmed? I sure the hell hope so. Can I just see that rear door section a second? This, oops, this rear door section. What am I stuck on? All right, I need to get inside here, I think. This section? Have you crossed over two Corvette windows there? Yeah, yeah. So, um, let me show you. I've got this. Come on. I've got this glitched saucer shape. And then these are all hand-placed windows. So they're not like perfectly aligned, but they do overlap. And then yeah, just built the whole saucer shape and then hand placed them one by one all the way around. And then it looked kind of janky where this area right here, right in the center of where they cross over. So I just decided to turn it into a feature by adding all of these little base parts.
Oh, this is the 420 system, right?
Yeah, yeah, Trouble in Paradise.
Yeah, gotta drop your PC.
Yeah, definitely drop a base computer. And so yeah, uh, I can go over any of the techniques. Uh, Dodecacon. It's hexadecacon. So it's 16. Hexadeca. We've got 6 and 10.
Freak.
And if you look up crisscross crisscross applesauce on YouTube, he's got a video on how to do to glitch this circle in the space station. No blender required. It's a little complicated, and I had to watch it several times in order for it to sink in and understand what was going on. Uh, but yeah, it's all just glitched in the space station. Oh, so the rear door I just did not put um, a window there. So it is just it's 16 sides but 15 windows. But you use 13, you do a 13 sided. That's pretty cool. That sounds interesting. I'd be interested to see that for sure. Do you have a ship? You can bring it in, and I would love to check that out. And if you need my friend code, I don't know, are we, I can't remember if we are friends. Does not look like it unless you go by something else. Yeah, to open that last space for full door access. No, I build and sell them to other players. 2 billion. That's pretty funny. So yeah, so why is the camera getting stuck in here? That's super weird. So yeah, in order to get this to not look like it's all just floating out there in space, slapped that chair there. It just sunk right into that panel. sunk in the synthesis core. We've got a big gear, saucer fungus, and then the Atlantidium refiner. But I'm not liking the refiner. I think it's out of place. Like it's just not fitting in that space right. So I think I'm going to pull that out. I do like the lighting inside. That looks very groovy. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. A little on the groovy side and psychedelic and spacey, and there's like little hangout areas where people can chill. And then I'm gonna have something in here, like there's probably gonna be a big bar here with bar stools, and we'll figure out something to put over here on these 3 sections. There's lots. I'm guessing I'm gonna drop at least 150 parts inside here when it's all said and done. And yeah, good times, fun things. And if anyone wants me to go over how I did any particular thing, let me know. I put these relic parts in here to kind of cover up the sides of the cockpit in there. And you do have to have one hab, so I put the hab right up there. It's just buried up in where there's like a couple of other long pieces and then a couple of engines right there at the end. I was trying to do these saucer fungi here, but they sink too much in. Like I can keep making this really big and it's not coming in through the ceiling. It's just continuing to grow on the outside. Oh, look, there's a little, just the tip. I've already redone this flooring a couple of times and I'm not totally happy with it. It's not sitting quite right. I think I need to do it over again. And instead of, like what I did was just go around one side and continue laying them all the way around. And that kind of made it offset. So you can see this wide part here. And it's much narrower on this side. So I think I need to, but it's like pretty centered right there. So I think it overlaps in a weird way up ahead, and I just need to lay this out in a straight line and then do both sides around it. I think it'll be a little more balanced out, I think, maybe. I don't know. It should be fine as it is, but for whatever reason it's off. Still haven't figured out how to do the clipping glitch trick. Clipping glitch trick. I might know that by another name. I'm not sure what that entails. And welcome in. How do you say that? Solidas? Solidas? Not sure how to pronounce that. Okay, so let's start off with this, removing this. Although I do want to try it rotate it around first, but that's not really getting close to where I want it. And that's not the shape that I want in that spot. What do we have? Compact transmitter.
Visionary is crazy.
Yeah, some of the collision is weird, and some parts don't collide the same. Like some parts I can sink into this, and some parts just don't like to sink into that panel at all. But I love coming over here and spinning that chair. It's just the kind of ridiculousness that I like. Trick is finding a part that will fit in there. I kind of
I need
like
to
that, but
find
it's just another circle, and I think that's too many circles.
I think I went too far in the planet.
Oh yeah, where'd you go?
Yeah, I went to the frontier, the collision frontier.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm kind of stuck.
that gets real interesting sometimes.
Trying to
Oh, the glitch trick to put base parts in Corvettes. Yeah, I just ran across someone like I was able to do one um, with the old glitch ways, but that got nerfed. But I have found that there is another, like someone figured out another way, and I just ran across the video this morning. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Let me grab my phone for a second. I saved the video in my YouTube save for later area. See if I can find it real quick. All right, it is. Okay, it is called Transfer and Force Transfer, and it is by Artifex.87, Artifex.87 on YouTube. And it's a pretty well made video, and they explain everything on how to do the transfer and the force transfer glitches. Yeah, like I haven't done the new method. I did the old method a long time ago, and just finally ran across by accident the newer updated version of that that was just released 2 weeks ago. I have yet to try it out though. Yeah, I preferred the Beeblebums method. That's what I learned on, but this seems a little bit easier. It's similar. There are some of the same steps, but it does seem a little bit easier than Beeble Bums. I wish we could turn these different colors. I am using a mod. Um, it's a scaling mod, so you might see me scaling parts that don't normally get scaled, um, and that's why. It's just to make it go a little bit easier, and it's not as it's less boring to watch than the like scaling by wire. But I can do that if anybody wants a demonstration of scaling by wire. I would be glad to show that off. Let's do a lab lamp, maybe. Still a circle, but it does fit in a little better. But it's too much bright white light. Yo, Flip Mode Games, welcome in. Hey, Grimy, what's happening? Thanks for joining. Oh, you finished the house on Nip Nip Farms. Oh, right on. Awesome. I just take my BS to settlement 300U crossover within the space border. No fuss that way. No forcing anything or whatever. Yeah, that totally makes sense. I've got that similar setup on a couple of different settlements, like four. I think I have four of those on different save files, like one on each different save file. I've got a total of 7 save files that I use for all my building in No Man's Sky. And it also spreads around my 28 Corvettes.
Like a collection.
It is quite a collection, and there's like half a dozen of them that are still in process, and then another like half dozen that I want to completely strip down and overhaul.
Yep.
Because I've got better at making them and making them look nicer, and yeah, I don't like them anymore as they are. So
Yeah,
when
that's part of the process.
yeah, for sure.
Iterations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes you need a clean slate.
That too.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Trying to think what could go there. But nope, that doesn't. No, it's like, oh, that would be. No, that would not be cool. No, this would. No, that won't either. Okay. about just something completely obtuse. Nope, that doesn't. The collision bubbles on some of these just don't, they're a little annoying. Let's say that. Yeah, that's not going to work. Do I use any building mods? Just the scaling mod. And then the base parts on freighters mod. I think that's all I've got. And also like base parts, freighter parts on the ground. Part of that same mod. Oh, I wonder if how this would look. See, it won't. It touches it, but it won't sink down into it. And what I have in mind is not that. Do I just leave it out altogether? I might just need to just leave it like that for now until I decide if anything does actually go there. And then I can do stuff like build over here. I saw this, someone did this, I've seen several people do that, like build a sculpture out of base parts that looks like it's like a three-dimensional painting almost. I might play around with that for a minute just to see if I can pull that off. Need some rocks. What if we did like something volcanic? Wonder if I could build something that looks like a volcano scene. Moon, squid, moon, tree, triangle, fly, black hole. Ah, coordinates. Rate my pool table. All right, let me mess around with this for a little bit, and we'll do a quick base visit before returning back to the system. Why not? But what am I gonna... Oh, I know. Get some igneous crystal.
Finally.
Oops. Messed that up.
I was stuck the whole time.
Oh, you were stuck
I
this
don't
whole
know.
time?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's rotate this around. Okay, I need something. I need to put an object in there. What should I use? Well, first, though, I need to grab a fire barrel. What else? What else can I use here? Okay, just put one of these. Shrink it way down. God, it's still sinking into... Oh, that's why. That needs to be a little bigger. No, it's still sinking too far into that. Get that in there. Builder's hush. Sorry, y'all. Get a little quiet sometimes when I get in a groove.
The flow.
Hit that flow state.
Yep.
Now, the one thing I can't really do is like actual lava. Okay, that's looking a little better. Tuck that in there. But I can do the magmatic eruption. Shrink that down a little bit more. And we basically have a volcano, more or less. Oh, there we go. Let's shrink that down in there. I like this angle a little bit better to fit in there. It's a little bit better. And then, so I am able, with the mods I've got, I am able to shrink this down more than I would otherwise be able to. This is kind of fun, actually. Let's see, what do I have? Carnelian bush. Juggle.
Yeah.
Sort of some,
I'll be right back.
okay.
Something. The munchies.
Got some sort of
Quickly.
toxic fiery clouds. And then we need a wonder. Let's see. Should be able to drop it from this side, hopefully. And we're going to do like a little moon or a planet in the sky. Oh, there it is. see, where do I want to put that? Right over here. Still building the base, but it's getting there. It's an eco-themed build. Nice. Eco. That would look cool inside of the glass cube if you fit it in to fill the cube. Statue Gek pointing up to the magma. Oh yeah, that would be pretty good. Alright, let's see if that... I think that might be too far away. Oh, and I need to get... because I don't think I have a planet. Nope, but I've got some stuff I can replace. Okay, so now I need to go over here to discoveries. Oh, dank dog. That might be the perfect one. Looks like a dead moon. And we will... there. Definitely not gonna do it. I would need to have done it beforehand. Okay, let's try... where is that located? Okay. Might have to make it larger. Put it over here. Ah, it doesn't quite reach. Hopefully I don't have to scrap this idea. So close, just about to break through. Okay. Oh, that's too big. That's not bad. But it kind of fades too much into the color of the clouds. Let's see if I can lighten up the clouds a little bit. Not much, nope. Okay, take this, drop it down here. Drop it down a little bit more. A little bit more and off to the left. But it sticks out, really sticks out too much right there. I don't like that. The bronze ship statue into the wall, make it look like it's flying over with the Gek pointing to it. Same color makes it look more dramatic, I think. Oh yeah, that could work. Behind the trees. Okay, a little bit lower, a little bit larger. That's better. Slightly lower. Lower still. Keep dropping it not quite low enough. Hard to tell right here. Oh, that's better. And then a wonder. We'll sink in a tiny wonder. See if I can tuck it back in behind that. Oh, but I don't have... Okay, I need to go back here and look for some birds or dragons or something. Hopefully we've got something in this system that'll work. Oh, flying worm? Let's try that flying worm. We will replace this one. I gotta rotate it. Okay, but higher. Okay, gotta be able to sink it down in there somewhere, just to hide it. Okay, I need to put it there, grab me something to stand on. See if I can actually stand on this. A little too large. it's still too tall. Just barely out of sight. I think that might work. Oh, now it looks like it's getting barbecued by the... Okay, I dropped that down a little too low. And I need to turn it just a little bit. Oh, don't tell me I can't reach it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see if I can... so I kind of like it there, but it's still a little too close to the volcano. Oh, and I lost my plume. Alright, I need to put the plume back in there because that's not going to work. Oh god, somebody called it Worm McDonald. That's funny. Oh, it's kind of hidden in the trees. That's a little bit better. The thing about this magmatic eruption is that it does have a tendency to cascade delete. There we go. Oh, you know what? I can put... Let me see about grabbing that and putting it above the cloud. It's a little tricky. Kind of have to guesstimate where it needs to drop. It needs to twist just a little bit. And hey, if you're just tuning in, you have any questions or you want to join us to bring your Corvette out, just let me know. I can share my friend code and you can come out here and we can check out Corvettes. And such. There we go. There's another little flying worm up there. 2 is a nice balance, I think. And I guess we're moving in space because the fire barrel is trailing off like that. And these look like they're facing wind. But I like that scene. Oh man. Every little area the camera does not is like running into all kinds of collision stuff. So what I will do, let's see if I can do this. Then I'm going to record a little short video within a video. Oh, I didn't notice the little magma rock underneath the volcano moves. I did not catch that before. That's pretty dope. Okay. I like how that turned out, actually. Not too bad. Do want to see if I can cover up the bits on the floor.
Reminds me of the Japanese landscape.
Yeah. Okay, that covered up some of it. I can't reach all the way down because that rug is in the way. Hit the save point. Move that out of the way and let's see if we can... Oh no, it deleted them all! Shit! Okay, that's exactly why I hit the save point. It is not worth it. At least now. No save data. There we go. Yes, I know. Quit to mode select. And then anyone who was connected to me can rejoin me if they would like. And hey, we should be getting that update tomorrow. Should be getting it. Okay, that's all intact. The floor's all intact. I can't believe that cascade deleted too.
Nice.
Okay. That's freaking cool. I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna do for this side. Maybe something like snowy, icy to
Yeah, the opposite.
yeah.
Yin and yang.
Yeah, and then some kind of like, yeah, I'll figure some kind of scene. Got um, lots of trees that I can use. Lots of snowy trees that are available. There's a winter planet here that I can go to. I called that one Antediluvian Snow Cone. And I only have one over here, but I can go and scan a bunch of stuff to be able to use for wonders. Oh, and there's a nice snowy rock. Yeah, that'll be great to use. Okay, so I'm gonna head over to one of the planets. Hit the Nip Nip Oasis Community Center. chill little cruise through the system. Hot Biscuit we're passing by right now. All right. And then we'll once I get here, I'll use the terminus to go find a base where there's a portal, and we'll go on a little field trip and check out Jay's base, and then we'll head back here for a little bit.
We are doing the midweek mingle tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be back here doing midweek mingle stuff, and that's just basically what we're doing now, but without being a live stream. It'll just be a bunch of people hanging out in Discord.
And if the update releases,
Yeah, like if the update releases, then we'll probably be doing that as a community thing. And I'm expecting it to release, so yeah. All right, first off, Jay, are you still in the chat? Folivora, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. I wish the glass cubes had clear floors. Yeah, oh yeah, I agree. I fully agree with that. I was building a base off the side of a cliff, but I couldn't look down. That's a damn shame. And very rude not to have glass floors in those. All right. Jay, we are going to take a field trip and check out yours in Euclid, correct? Yes. All right, let me find a portal in Euclid. Ah, Mecha portal. All right. Got a fun terbium growth mecha world. And this system has 2 mech planets. And it was like I found this before when there was only 2 different robots on each planet. And so I called it Mecha Duo because there was 2 a planet and a moon, each with 2. So I called it 1 2 1 2 testing 1 2 1 2. Just me being completely goofy.
yeah, it's cool. Mic check.
That's right. And I do have, like, this is all free. It's just easier. I've been doing this 8.5 years. I think I deserve to be able to dial up a portal for free really easily.
Yeah.
As we should. Like, I think
not
that they
cheating.
should do,
They're-
like the, like you build a core for warp, you know, like a warp fuel. You can build one that fills up your entire tank. I feel like you should be able to build one, you know, like the show Stargate with the 0 point module. You build that and it powers the whole gate.
Yeah.
I feel like we deserve that.
Instead of recharging every time.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found the perfect spot on a planet too. There was a sheer cliff drop with crashing waves and rocky shoreline right below it. Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds so cool. All right, let's dial this up. We've got a moon squid moon tree. Got moon. Wait, squid. Are you calling this the squid? Is that what that is, Jay?
Squid, one tree, triangle.
Okay. Moon squid. What was that? Oh, moon tree. Moon tree. Then we've got triangle fly. Is that the dragonfly? Triangle
Skaton.
dragonfly. Oh, jellyfish. Yeah. So is that the fly, the dragonfly one? Okay. Okay, we've got that. And then we've got black hole mask fish. Black hole mask fish. Triangle beetle hut. Triangle beetle hut. There we go. Field trip time. I love the colors on this planet. How it's rare that I like this type, but I like this one.
Reddish, right?
Yeah. Paradise Prime. Nice. Nice looking place. Is that it over there? Jay's off-grid base? Is that what we're going to see? All right, away we go. I like the system color, that sort of deep magenta color of the sky. I like that. That's cool. Ooh, especially as it reflects off the water. That's super cool. Dash is hunting down the Goa'uld again. Funny you should mention that. I have been I've been binging Stargate lately. I'm on like almost to season 5. So all of that is very fresh on my mind right now. All right. Oh, nice. I like the Corvette windows right there.
Nice.
And each one of these is behind glass. That's cool. Yeah, SG1. That's the one I'm watching right now. I'll be following that up uh, once Atlantis kicks in. I might do that thing, going back and forth and watching each episode of each one to keep the continuity right. Nice. Man, we should just have that as a regular base part. Those windows.
Yeah,
That'd
that's
be
pretty cool.
so cool. I've not seen anybody do that, and that is just so clean looking. It's like a little balcony. Little outdoor farm. These look like outside loungers, like by the beach, or where you go to get a massage in Mexico.
Yeah, Nicolado.
We got the little tower, little power tower. Previous item base cache. Got a nice bar going. I like to put bars in most of my builds. It's a great addition to any build, I think. Oh, your pool table, dude. Nice. What did you use for the queue? Oh, a flag. Ha 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 ha.
Nice.
Nice. Also,
That's really cool.
Atlantis has Momoa before he was in Game of Thrones. He played Ronan Dex, a badass runner, bounty hunter who had a really cool gun that reloaded by twirling it. Yeah, I love that show. That's a great show. He had a great character. Plates for the pockets. Oh, I dig this so much. I used to play a lot of pool way back in the day in my youth. That's a great pool table. I've seen I've seen quite a few of them posted to Reddit and a couple in friends' bases. This is right up there. This is really nice.
Gaming station.
Yep. Gaming rig. Yep. Little GPU memory slots.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I love that. I know exactly what you're doing right here. That is a great effect. So you put like a decal on top of that, and it creates the picture going across, but just in sections of it. Yeah, I dig it. Upper level. Oh, I like the use of the floor tiles on the wall. That is nice. Nicely done. Cool skylight. Huge bedroom, huge bed. What I like to use for a bed is upside down troughs. That's what I like to use. Oh, you put a window in front of that. Okay. No, I would say that your imagination is at the proper tier, actually. No, you've got some solid building ideas in here. Like, not even kidding. Like there's some real, like the way you have these walls in here laid out is really creative, in my opinion. That skylight with that view up to the ringed planet and that other planet up there. No, that's good. Don't sell yourself short like that. Putting these Corvette windows right here. No. No, that's good stuff. Oh, I missed the little bathroom in here. Uh, I've done a bunch of bathrooms in various builds, and my favorite one is in an RV, and it has the three seashells from Demolition Man, if you're familiar with that movie. And this is a cool pedestal sink. Like, that is just cool. See if there's anything else I missed. Oh, we've got the little seating area with the... Yeah, see, I've used that as a TV a bunch of times. Never thought about putting it on an octo cabinet like that in the corner. That is nicely laid out. Nah, that's cool stuff. Yeah, done good. Yeah, I think I got everything. Is there anything that I missed? There's these little rooms going on there. They almost look like sauna rooms. Yeah, water can be a little bit of a problem. Alright, I do think I finally saw everything. Oh, no, I didn't. This looks like it's still a work in progress. I love the treehouse. That is clever and dope, and I'm here for it. That's all up to now. I'm still working on it. The washroom, toilet, and walk-in shower will be done next. Right on. That's cool. Like, this whole thing is really cool. And like I said, don't sell yourself short. There's very solid ideas here. Alright, we're gonna get back to Trouble in Paradise system. And yeah, whenever you whenever you do more, Jay, let me know and we'll come back and visit. All right, we're going to go to my other base there, which is Third Island. Fun fact, a lot of the areas in both SG-1 and Atlantis were filmed across Canada. Further proof that Canada was added later in real life by the Asgard. Yeah, so much sci-fi TV is done in Canada and has been traditionally done in Canada, and it's fantastic. It makes most of my bases look like garden sheds. Just takes practice, man. Just keep at it and you get better and better. Like I did little boxes for a couple of years before I learned how to do glitch building. And I've been playing the game for 8.5 years. So it's you know, just hang out with all the builders and learn little tricks here and then just build on it over time. Don't worry about trying to be, you know, like get the most complex glitches right away. Like the best thing is to master the simple ones first, and then you're like, okay, I got this down. What can I do next? The candy floss ice cream plants are something I whipped up for a lady friend. Nice. Very nice. Alright, this is Third Island. And here is my portal. My base terminus. And there's actually, it's hard to see, but there's 8 of them glitched into a circle. You can see a little bit better. And we've got some glitching separators, some curly coral, and there's some dissonant crystals and some bio lanterns back behind there, kind of giving that glow, that sort of yellow flashy glow layered in with that sort of light blue glow from the terminus. This was a big pain in the ass to do, and I will never do something like this again. Reminds me of peacock tail colors. Have you ever thought to extend the trill around it? No, I like it like this. I could extend it if I wanted to, but I kind of like it where it is. I played with different distances out, and this was I felt like this, for this particular piece, was a nice balance. And then there's the eye up there. And we'll get a better look at that. Let's check it out during the day. And we'll go up inside that in a little bit. The light fissures used to be a lot brighter, but they kind of did what HG does sometimes and messed that up a little bit. But we'll look closer at that in a few minutes. And then we've got the landing pads, and we'll get an aerial view so you can really see what's going on with that. The terrain is really rough here. And so I had to make lots of little platforms and stairs leading leading all around in order to get it to all work out. So we'll go up to the top first. And so I built this one up here and then built stairs down and then just figured out where I wanted them and just put the stairs in until I got to where I wanted to put the next platform. And so it just all kind of flowed from the top down. And we've got the moon signs.
Well, this sphere is awesome, man.
Thank you. And it just, I like the way it just keeps flowing down to the next one. And every, like, so this one right there, there's that short-range teleporter. And then up there is a short-range teleporter, and both of them go up to there. Oh, need to delete that wire. That was for size glitching some stuff over here. And then we've got the bottom. This is another landing pad. You can see the little controller module right here. And then just kaleidoscope. And that's just race initiators and the signal booster. I think those are the only two parts aside from the glass floor tiles. And I think this is the only kaleidoscope that is also a landing pad that I did. I've done a ton of kaleidoscopes. I built my old EMG star in center of one of those circle things on planet before it took me forever. Then Worlds Part 2 killed my save. Oh, damn, that sucks. That sucks so bad. Love the use of Nip Nip with those colors. Thank you. Yeah, those are all size glitched. Nip Nip just scattered all around.
How you do that?
What's that?
How you do the nip nip out of the growing thing?
Oh, like growing just out on the ground like that?
Yeah.
So I'll show you how to do the glitch for that. So basically, we're just going to, we got to start with, I like to start with the floral containment unit 3. So you take that, go to wire, draw out the wire, switch out of wire mode, and you've got that over there. Then you increase the size because it's naturally sizable. And then you hit the trigger and triangle at the same time and you have this big fat wire. So then you, just to demonstrate, this is the regular size wire.
Yeah.
And you can see the difference.
Yeah, it's larger.
And then so you come in here and you grab Nip Nip. And I can plant it anywhere, but it's going to show you that you cannot plant it. So you hit the triangle and square button. That puts it in your cache. And then you copy that. And so now you have this large wire point. And then you hit the triangle and the right trigger again. And there it is. And you can place that anywhere.
Wow.
Sometimes there's an issue where it will not grow, and you just have to delete it all, add other things to your base, upload the base, wait a few days, upload the base again, and then you can try it again. Sometimes that clears it out. Other times it just doesn't like whatever base you put it on, no matter what the circumstances.
Mhm.
But that's the basic idea for doing that.
Nice. Thanks
Yeah, no
for
problem.
demonstrating.
I love teaching people tricks, and am happy to do that anytime. All right, we just come up, and we are up here. And these used to be so much brighter, and they were this amazing magenta color. Like I mixed two colors together, and it was just this really bright magenta, and it was so freaking cool. And then, uh, so in here is what it's supposed to look like, that magenta color. But for some reason, it doesn't go all the way through it like it used to.
Yeah.
Glitched the Calcium shroom right in there in the top. And then there's another Calcium shroom right there. That cube is what I did. So that's a technique from like the early old school glitch builders that I learned from, like Beeblebum and Action Pants Gaming. And so that there was a stack of those cubes all the way to the inside of this structure, which was all glitch built. And so there was like a whole spider web of cube stacks in all different directions. And there's still there, you can see a pyramid right in there. And there's pyramids behind all of those panels. And that's how I glitched those holographic chart projectors into the sphere. And the sphere, the creator of the sphere design is Drucifer. Drucifer Zero, the number zero, on YouTube. Another amazing old school builder that I learned some really cool shit from. And for like these to get that glow on those statues and that relic piece, it's literally just shrunken down lanterns buried in, partially buried in there.
Yeah. Really nice.
Thank you. And
Yeah, it's
so
really, really
I've
nice.
done several of this sphere with the holographic projector. I've got a Corvette built out of it,
Yeah.
and then I've got a giant spider
Mm.
that's way larger than this one.
I've
The,
seen the Corvette, but not the spider.
oh yeah, we might go check that out. So yeah, I built this as like a little like hangout space, very psychedelic. All the
Come inside.
movement.
Yeah. I really like the tubes in the center.
Yeah, it turned out so nice. And you can come over here and see like from the bottom all the way up the center and up to the top. That was super fun to do. And then you've got this part here where they all terminate and go back up.
Yeah. the nip nip
Or better yet, I can
in the
just
middle. Yeah.
go into camera mode and look up. And then you get there's a giant light fissure way up at the top pointing down. And so you get those little beams of blue light coming down over you.
Yeah.
And then this little structure is a wander projector mounted upside down. Concrete bags colored to make pillows, like a big pillow fort.
Yeah.
And then
It's really
these little
cool.
structures with the barnacle and the crystal
Yeah.
and the ring light. The hardest part of this was making these little shelves to walk around on, and
Yeah.
these stairs. These stairs were really rough to get all of the transitions between the different levels correct. That took a lot of effort.
You are very talented.
Thank you. I
Indeed.
appreciate that.
Indeed. Really cool.
uh, just catching up with chat. I missed a few. Those signal boosters are perfect for angling and asymmetrical shaping. Yeah, for sure. Love the, okay. I can find amazing locations in game. I have a knack for that part. One base is built off an overhang that's partly underground looking over an inlet. My biggest base is inside a natural crater. Nice. That sounds awesome. My largest base is in the crater is 25 floors down into it. Whoa. The crater is massive. I found it randomly on a rainy planet. Yeah, yeah. That's cool to find stuff like that. All right, so let's go. I can't remember. I don't think we're on the right save file for the spider because I had to move it. But let me check just to make sure.
And I like the landing pad on top of the ring
Oh yeah,
of
there's
my
one
ship there.
landing pad up on top of the rig.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
forgot to
I'm
point that
fascinated
out.
with that.
Okay, let's go look at that real quick, and then I'm gonna switch save files. So yeah, I just put some nip nip, and a tiny landing pad. It makes for some fun pictures.
Yeah.
All right, hop down here. And hit my save point. And then I'm going to hop over to a different save file. And we'll go check out the spider if I can remember which save file it's on. Let's go here.
Probably.
Are those stairs aligned using normal stairs or manually placed? Those were I think they were aligned normally when connected to other base parts. Alright, I am underwater here. It's going to take me a minute to get up. Oh, let me see if I can summon my... Not owned? That's a damn lie. That is a damn... Let me see if I can call in my freighter. Cannot warp here. Alright. Liar. There's my ship over there. Okay, I'm not too far from the surface. We'll hop over to that Dead Parrot's base and check the terminus to see if the base I'm looking for is on this save file. Alright, there's the terminus. Let's check that out. My bases.
Going to the space anomaly.
Okay. Okay, it is not on this save file. Just double checking. Okay. Let's see. Quit to mode select. Okay, let's check out this one. I have 7 save files. It's really hard to keep track. I need a spreadsheet, something fierce.
Use Notion. It's the best spreadsheet you'll ever need.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man.
I've made a lot of
Does
additions.
It's like
We'll have to do another time flip mode. I've got just enough time to check out the spider base real quick. Oh shit, I was on the ground. And then I've got to call it a day because I've got to get dinner. I'm just about starving. But
Yeah.
we will definitely
Go
check
eat.
it out on the next go around.
yeah, no hurry.
Okay, there we go. So I call this base Queen Arachnia after the Star Trek Voyager episodes where they were in the holodeck. What am I doing taking heat damage right now? I should not be taking heat damage. Oh man. This should not be happening. What the hell? What the heck is going on?
You are bugging?
Something's glitching. It should not be doing that. Okay. Here
I'm gonna join you.
is the spider. Why are you doing that? You should not be doing that.
Oh, we can talk to the volcano. Nice. Sick. With the eruption.
See how close I can get to it before it starts twitching out on me again. It has never done this before. I don't know why it's glitching out like this.
It's the update tomorrow.
It might be. They might be tweaking everything pretty bad. I'll just fly around a little bit so you can get an idea. Much larger. Okay, it's not glitching out on me. Okay, there it's... There we go. Let's see how... So we've got large pyramids on the ends. And then we've got these supersized signal boosters. Like articulated knees. Fuzzy up top.
It's a spider.
8 eyes, 8 red glowy eyes.
See if I can land.
Yeah, I put a couple of extra. And there are 2 landing pads on the top of the spider, but they're not always easy to get to. And we have this right here. Set of fire barrels.
Airy as well. So nice.
Mandibles. Those are all hand placed, the mandibles.
Really deep.
Got a big control area. Couple of glitch stacks. And you can see that's just a simple wire point with a whole bunch of stuff glitched to that one wire point.
Yeah.
It's really versatile and so easy to do, and that I just used a light box for that.
Yeah.
And then this is just like a sculpture that fits around this little arch.
Wow. From the top view.
Yeah, there's a lot of places where you can catch that I did very intentional designs and patterns.
Were you high doing this?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
Some inspiration? No, it's cool. It's really cool. Jokes aside.
Yeah, I cut a video for this. There's, I think it's on YouTube and Reddit.
Yeah, I gotta check your channels.
So I don't know if I'll be able to show. So if you look at that structure of plants on top of each other right in front of me,
Yeah.
As you go down the stairs, it changes in color. So now the
Oh,
reds are
nice.
more
Yeah.
prominent. And I did that on purpose. Like I tried a bunch of different colors until I got the colors that I wanted in order to make that transition. So it was all very intentional. Every bit of that motion was intentional. And we've got these large
Yeah.
signs cutting through. And we've got all these electromagnetic field generators all
Yeah.
pointing into that center point. And the idea is that it's creating like a chain reaction sort of. It's what powers the
Explosion, right?
spider. Yeah.
Ooh. Mm.
And they're all down here as well.
Yeah, that center is mind blowing.
And Worlds totally screwed up the planet this was on, so luckily I was able to save edit it and put it on this planet. I've got just like all of the control panels for back here. There's lots of like little semi-hidden parts that you have to like really look close to see what's happening. And those are all
Yeah.
light fissures all pointing out of the center.
How many hours did you put into this
Oh
build?
my god, I can't even think about how many hours. It took a lot. I wish I kept better track of how many hours, but it's hard because I'll like work on something for a couple of hours
Yeah, yeah, I saw your
and then go
process.
to another base and work on that one for a couple of hours and just kind of bounce all over the place.
Yeah. It's clever not to to get sick of one build.
Yeah. And then
It's
here's
like to keep
another like
changing. Yeah, it's good.
pattern, pattern. Nope, gotta go back in. All right, so let's get back in there and I'll show you. I was hoping that I could get in there because there's stuff. So off of this area right here, you walk and it's kind of hidden in the way that you don't see that there's a little platform that and then stairs that goes down here. And you can actually go along this little rail and around the backside or around the front side, I should say. And then back down this side, there's this whole area underneath and more stairs. And there's this whole area. I was going to do more down here, but I never got around to it. And then it goes down even farther. And then you can just look up and look around and check everything out.
Yeah, I will.
And then I have this arrow pointing down, and you free fall into this short range teleporter. And that puts you underneath the volcano. The only problem with that is that one of the updates made it so where every time you do that, it makes the volcano disappear. People were getting trapped in volcanoes, and so they made it so where if your player ever gets inside of a volcano, then the volcano is gone.
Goes away.
And you have to reload in order to get it back. And that was kind of unfortunate because it was a great little like hidden base within the volcano. So that I left it intact though because I've still on occasion utilized that to show people to demonstrate what you can do. All right, and then let's go back up to this chamber.
Little secrets.
Yeah, and then up here, up above all of that is this little table that I never finished setting the table with all kinds of plates and stuff. But it overlooks that, and you have a completely different view again, and you can stand right here and
Yeah.
just look around and look down at everything.
Really neat.
So then we go back through here, and hold on just one second. Okay, where were we? Okay, we were in this room. And so we've got this stuff going on. And we got these little fun glitch stacks right here. And here. Those are like a couple of batteries kind of crisscrossed each other.
Yeah.
And then this little kind of, it's almost like a little restaurant kind of vibe. More glitch stacks. Little table with some weed pipes and rolling papers. Hitting the nip nip.
The nip nip.
More glitch stacks. And then we take a stair ride down here. This is the terminus, shrunken down.
Oh.
Got chitinous cages, anemones, and hex plate bushes all glitched
Yes.
together around an octo cabinet. And then I just stacked the saucer fungus on there to just give that more dimension and make it pop.
Yeah.
And then you can duck back here and you've got the scientist guy working. And then over here you've got this guy working. More glitch stacks of the globe and the crystals. Got that on both sides in the corner. And then you can see laying down right there is another electromagnetic field generator. And that's providing some of that glow that's coming from that area.
Yeah.
And there's all of the little base things where you like get your
Your first.
yeah, like
Building.
all of your building stuff. And there's the one that's for powering your base. And that one is for ships. That is your jetpack, and that one is for your weapons. And then there's a little workstation. And then there's a little kitchen. And we've got the cyclonic lathes. Another little dining table. we've got this area over here. It's just kind of like a storage area.
Stickers.
Shrunken down aquarium with the rocks on the bottom and top. And then the reactor and the base salvage unit on the other side. And then this little patio basically. And this is that one to those stairs. You follow that little path around and you come through here.
Yeah.
Little seating areas. Oh, that poster is sunken now. It's not sitting on top like it used to be. I'll have to figure that out. More seating area. And then all of that. And you look up through the floor and you see have that view.
Yeah.
And then we've got the bed. And then this is what I was talking about earlier, using the bottom of the trough.
Reverse, right?
And you can color glitch those. So all of the striped color comes with it except for, so this center stripe changes whenever you color glitch it. But the rest of this is all inherently just on the back of, on the bottom of the trough. And then you can do stuff like this to put a foot of the bed and then a larger one for the head of the bed, or try different things. And I made this little lamp out of a stool and a
SOS bomb.
yeah, and a little, you know, cave shroom. Got the 420 over here. I had more stickers over here, but like more decals, like, but they kept disappearing and I don't know why.
They messed with that, right?
Yeah, they did.
The positioning, yeah, of the stickers.
So yeah, that's Queen Arachnia.
It's amazing.
Oh, and then just one more look at the top area. Got this big couch set right there. And you can walk along here, and then there's that landing pad. And then way up here at the top is another shrunken down landing pad. And that really sucks that they made it so where you take heat damage that severely on top of volcanoes now.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's a temporary thing.
Yeah, me too.
Like before, you would take damage if you got too close to the middle of it, down inside of it. But you could still climb on top of it without any issue. Like, I've never had it so where I was this far away from it and taken heat damage like that. That is just insane. Like, even this far away and I'm still, okay, that's where it stops, right there. Like, that's pretty far away from it. But, hey, what can I say?
I'm also taking them, and yeah, this is new.
Yeah.
It wasn't like this.
All right. And so, let's see, what did Jay say? Is that a Blender build or no? Nope. All of that was glitched in the game. The only thing I did for Blender was to move it to this planet. That's the only thing that was done in Blender, just moving it to a new planet because Worlds borked the volcano that it was already on.
Mm.
So that's the one thing that I used Blender for. Everything else was all glitched or free placed.
It's legit.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it hurts from a distance. It wasn't like that when I found this planet after Worlds. This is very recent. I was just here like a few weeks ago and it did not have this issue. Like I brought people out here and we checked it out and walked the whole thing. That is very new. That had to have happened during Remnant or one of the updates, one of the patches after Remnant. That's the only thing I can think of. Right before Remnant, I was here. But hey, that's where we're going to end it for today. I really appreciate everyone coming out and spending some of your very, very precious time with me on this little adventure. Thank you greatly. If you haven't already and wouldn't mind, smash that like button. Helps the algorithm. If you haven't already subscribed, please do that. If you like to see more of what I do, ring the bell so you can get my notifications. And yeah, I'm trying to get up to 300. I've got like 24 to go to hit 300 subscribers. Every little bit helps, and it's greatly appreciated. And thanks, Mr. Sinister, for hanging out today and checking
It's
all
a
this
pleasure.
stuff out. Great to have you. Love your Corvettes.
Thanks.
And yeah, uh, thanks again. And until next time, peace out, y'all. Have a good one.